Our final speaker of the day is Rodrigo. He is the Innovation Factory Manager here at America Makes. He's going to bring it home for us, right, Rodrigo?
Hopefully.
And then we're going to. But what I do before he starts, those of you that did speak, I'd like to ask you to hang out here for a moment. Once Rodrigo is finished, we'd like to get a group photo, just to put in our trophy case, Brian. I think that's important. So our final champion of the day, Rodrigo. Rodrigo, it's all yours.
Thank you very much for having me here. My name is Rodrigo Enriquez, and I'll try to drive this one home for the students and everybody of you who at some point in his life has felt like he doesn't know what to do. And I'll talk about something that I don't like too much. I'll talk about change, and how change is something that shouldn't be bad, or shouldn't be scary, it should be something good. I come from Mexico, the city of Chihuahua. On the left, you can see that little point in the center. It's on the state of Chihuahua, just like the dog. And it's in the northern part of Mexico. It's quite a desert place, and a nice place. I grew up all my life there, from kindergarten to high school. It was when I got to high school that I started just having some pretty interesting experience that I'll go along later. I'm the eldest of two. That's my sister, my mom, and my dad. And that's half of my family. My whole family is about 150 people. You can imagine getting consensus is something very hard. Getting ideas is something very hard. There's too many opinions going around, too many options going around, a lot of experiences, a lot of counseling happening. This is the high school I went to. I went there for 13 years. I'm the current record holder for the longest standing student. I went there from kindergarten to high school, and at the end, I was known that I couldn't learn the same way as everybody, any other kid. I had a lot of difficulties in school, so I went for counseling at this institute, where I learned that my brain somehow worked differently than my classmates. I couldn't just memorize things. I couldn't just read a book and understand it. I had to do things. I had to analyze things in a different way than everybody else. And for a long time, I always criticized why did it have to be different? Why had it to be different from my peers? Then I managed to enter to the high performance program because of the new way I learned to learn. I found out that I could do things that other people couldn't do. So I found that I was one of the best ones. And it was while I was at this program that I discovered my passion for understanding things. More specifically, when I was working on a project with hyperconductivity and nitrogen. Nitrogen is pretty fun. It's one of the funnest gases I can have around. But I discovered how coming up with solutions that you don't naturally see through using natural things in physics and math to come up with real solutions, applicable things. That's what pushed me to engineering. That's what pushed me. When I graduated, I moved from Chihuahua to El Paso, Texas, in the southern part of Texas. That's pretty far away, and that was a big change for me. New language, new culture, new people. I didn't know anyone. When I got there, I started my mechanical engineering program. In there for the next 5 years. While being there, I got my first job. And my first job was nothing like I expected. I was secretary at the provost office in the administration. I was doing nothing I consider fun. But I had fun. Even though I started scared, I had a lot of fun. I developed skills that I didn't know were going to come so in handy later in the future. Answering phones, dealing with people, knowing how to express myself, even though I'm studying a little bit too much. Then I moved out and started working at the Keck Center in UTEP also, where I started doing 3D printing. And I didn't start as the great factory manager that you know today. I started as a button presser. All I could do in the beginning was pressing buttons. But with time, after 4 years of working, I actually started learning some things. But during my college years, something happened. This is a picture of my dad 3 months after, or a month I forget, after he got a heart attack. This is the first day that the doctors allowed him to do something physically after he got a heart attack. And I bring this home because I learned a lot from it, to never give up, to always keep working. And work is what you're able to do is what really defines you. And then I graduated from UTEP, and apparently somebody thinks I'm a mechanical engineer. I graduated and I was that dog with it. I don't know what I'm doing. That was me. Even though I have this degree, I still don't know what I did. I don't know what I did. But then I graduated, and I bring you these three numbers. The first one, 3.5, that was my GPA. I apparently had a good GPA, so many people consider it a good GPA. 200 jobs doing that last Here is the number of applications I submitted to get a job. I graduated with a good GPA and I didn't get a job after 200. So when you graduate, don't think that you're just going to get something right away. You need to keep pushing, keep doing that effort. It's not going to happen just because it happens. And then I got a job and I moved to Youngstown, Ohio, which if Texas wasn't different enough, Youngstown is from Chihuahua. It's actually 28 hours from Chihuahua. I know even less people speak Spanish, and somehow I'm here. And I was scared. But somehow I ended up in Youngstown, and I grabbed this picture, and I drive it home for all of you from here. This city is so great. If you wonder how I ended up here, it's because it's a great city. A lot of people pushing in the right direction, a lot of opportunities popping up in Youngstown. 1 hour away from Cleveland, 1 hour away from Pittsburgh, and 1 hour away from Toronto. 4 hours away from Toronto. When I was in Chihuahua, that was a dream for me. Now I work in America makes this National Additive Manufacturing Institute who has put their faith in me that I know what I'm doing, and I don't know what I'm doing. Or that's what I think. People seem to think I know what I'm doing. I don't think so, but I learned. But it's this doubt and this change that constantly challenges me. And now I'm a student at Youngstown State University doing my master's in mechanical engineering. And hopefully during the course of the presentation I haven't built myself to a pedestal. Because on the next slide I'm actually going to destroy that pedestal and show you that I'm a regular guy, like many of you. In the next picture you'll see actually two of my greatest passions. Video games, computers, and heavy metal music. I am not a student that spends all his days on the library. I go out, have fun with my friends. I'm a regular guy. And I'm living proof that regular people can go out there and do great things. People with friends, people that you don't have to be reading Shakespeare when you're 12 years old or playing the violin. You can actually be doing cool stuff when you're 12 years old. First of my last two pictures is weird, side effect of awesome. If you have always been called weird or different from everybody else, you probably are doing something right. Nobody has had a good story by doing what everybody else is doing. You always have to do something different. And for my last slide, I'll actually drive one of my favorite quotes in which the main character of a story is explaining how change is natural. Change will always be what it is. But not because change happens, it has to be something bad. And you jumping at a hole, at change, it's not going to make it stop. Change is what you make of it. Please make the best of change for your own life. Thank you.